Hi guys, Paul Jennings here, and today I'm going to take you through my rig, my percussion rig, and show you the instruments I'm using, the cajon, the congas, the accessories, etc. I guess over the years I've used a lot of different percussion rigs, and that has depended on the gig I was doing or the session I was doing or whatever that was, the lesson. So it's been kind of like a whirlwind of different gigs and a whirlwind of different rigs over the years. But right now, this is what I'm using, and everything is provided to me by LP, Latin Percussion, who I am delighted to be an artist with LP. They're a wonderful company. They've been around for years. They're everywhere. If you want percussion, LP really is the standard. They really are the top level when it comes to percussion, and that's all percussion: congas, cajons, of course, accessories, blocks, cowbells, you name it, shakers, djembes, everything percussion really. LP ticks the box. Anyway, let's move on to the rig, and I guess I'll start with the cajon that I'm using at the moment. And this is the LP Kevin Ricard cajon. I've got a couple of LP cajons, but I really like this Kevin Ricard cajon. It's kind of a flamenco style cajon. It's got adjusters on the top here for the strings, and it means that you can tighten or slacken the string, which will in turn give you more kind of rattle, more snare effect, or less snare effect, but I really like it. It's got a solid bass, and the snare end, the slap end, is wonderful, cuts through, and you can really get a lot of the other tones out of the cajon as well. And I'll give you a little example just now of the Kevin Ricard cajon, the LP cajon. Kevin Ricard, of course, being an incredible percussionist. He was the man on American Idol that really brought the cajon to the forefront of kind of pop music, and particularly in America. So, and this is the Kevin Ricard cajon. So you can hear that there, hopefully, where I'm getting a lot of tonal possibility using the foot to change the pitch. So yeah, that is really the cajon of choice at the moment. You can also use brushes with it, and you really get the tones out with the brushes as well. Wonderful cajon, love it. Thanks to the guys at LP for providing it to me. I'm delighted with it. I use it on everything these days. I'm going to move over to my right and show you kind of what I'm using here. This is kind of something I have been using a lot, just in correlation with the snare, is just having the block up here, the red one, kind of medium pitch, and the tambourine, and a cymbal. And I love just having a couple of toys here. I don't have much at the moment. I might add to it. I might just leave it as is. But I'm really happy with it. Got this here. Got the tambourine. Got the cymbal. So if I'm using the cajon and I want to use the cymbal, I can. Just gives you some nice effects you can throw in on a song or whatever. And then of course I've got the snare below it. I like to use the snare with the cajon. This is not an LP product. This is actually a Ludwig snare drum. But this is great for playing like kind of heavier grooves with the cajon as well. let's take that snare off a little bit, just get a bit more rattle. Love having that snare there as well, just to give it some extra power in the groove. Moving on, and I use this LP djembe quite a lot for various things. Just turn the snare off there. I like the djembe, I love its high pitch. And this LP one is a key tune djembe, really controllable. The weather will not affect it at all, and if it does for some reason, you can always crank the tuning very easily. This has got a lovely sound, a lovely bass end, and a lovely slap, and a lovely tone. Yep, love this djembe, very, very nice. Now, moving on to the congas. What we have here is the LP Uptown Ash series congas, and obviously made from ash, lovely, beautiful texture. I've got the quinto here, and the conga. Got the quinto cranked pretty high and the conga slightly lower in pitch. I do have a tumba which I use, so I like to use the 3. But for this setup, I've got a lot of gear here already, so usually I wouldn't take the tumba unless it was like a really big show or something special like that. Yeah, I just love these congas. They're absolutely wonderful. They have a really rich, kind of warm tone to them as well. And let me just play them and you can hear them. Yeah, lovely congas. Love having them there that I can use also with the cajon. So it wouldn't be uncommon to want to have that conga tone. Sometimes I use a set of bongos instead. Yeah, it's a lovely thing to have in addition to the cajon is the conga sound. Moving on to my foot here, and I've just got a cowbell. Well, not just a cowbell, it's a cowbell. Wonderful thing, and it's on my foot, so I can, you know, be free in the hands. And yeah, sometimes it's nice just to bring it in. I'll try and play it quietly, or else it's going to overpower everything as cowbells do. So if I play like a simple salsa groove and put the cajon in, put the cowbell in, kind of brings a nice rhythmic feel. So it's a nice thing to have. You can use it with the cajon as well. So I've also got a bunch of shakers I like to use, and they're all LP shakers. Different sizes, different weights. Like these two things. This is a really nice kind of light one. I find myself using this one the most actually. And then there's a slightly heavier one. Heavier still. And then even heavier. Actually, kind of a similar pitch. And then this one is cool because they split apart. And these come in a range of colors that are also different weights. I've also got some additional blocks here in case I want to change out and make that a lower pitch or a higher pitch. But now I take you to my favorite ever shaker. And recently I just started using these. These are the one-shot Latin percussion shakers, and honestly, it's simple. It's a simple thing, but it's so cool. That is one shot, meaning you're not getting this, you're getting this. So you could almost have like a hi-hat going with your cajon. Cool, eh? You could also use it with another shaker. And that is also really cool. There's a lot of different ways you can use the one shots. I really love them. They're such a cool idea. Thanks so much for watching my rig rundown video. This is the rig I'm using at the moment. I love it. The congas, the cajon, the snare, the toys, the djembe, the shakers, the one shots. It really does give me what I need at the moment sonically, and whatever the song, whatever the genre, I really do have a lot of different possibilities, a lot of different applications that I can give to a song or a tune. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Thanks to LP for the rig and for your continued support. Thank you to you guys for checking out this video and watching my videos over the years and subscribing. If you're not subscribed, of course subscribe. Thank you for that. And if you're interested in learning the cajon, check out playcajon.org. If not, no worries. Some people really don't like it. That's fine. Anyway, till next time, take care.